Failure hurts. It shakes your confidence. It makes you question your ability, your decisions, and sometimes even your worth. When something you worked hard for falls apart, your mind immediately goes to a dark place. You start asking yourself, am I good enough? Was I wrong to believe in myself? Should I even try again? Maybe you failed an exam. Maybe your business didn't work. Maybe you lost a job, a relationship, or an opportunity you thought would change your life. Whatever it was, the pain feels heavy and it feels personal. But understand this first, failure is not the end. It only feels like the end because you're standing inside the moment. Now listen carefully. Number one, failure is feedback, not a final judgment. Most people treat failure like a verdict on their future. They believe one loss means they're done. But failure is simply information. It shows you what didn't work, not what you're incapable of. When something fails, it's not saying you're useless. It's pointing out where you need to improve. Every mistake highlights a lesson. Every loss shows you a better way forward. Successful people don't avoid failure. They learn from it faster than everyone else. They study what went wrong, adjust their strategy, and move forward smarter. Instead of asking, why did this happen to me? Ask, what is this trying to teach me? That single question can turn a breakdown into a breakthrough. Number two, your self-worth is not tied to your results. One of the most damaging lies failure creates is this: if you failed, you are a failure. That belief destroys confidence and keeps people stuck. Your value does not come from your job title, your bank balance, or your success. You mattered before you achieved anything, and you still matter after you fail. Failure is an event, it is not your identity. Some of the greatest people in history were rejected, fired, ignored, and underestimated. They didn't succeed because they never failed. They succeeded because they didn't let failure define them. You can fail at something and still be talented. You can lose once and still win later. You can fall and still be strong. Say it to yourself clearly: I failed. But I am not a failure. The moment you separate who you are from what happened, your confidence starts to come back. Number three, pain can either break you or build you. Failure comes with pain, real pain. Embarrassment, disappointment, fear, doubt. There's no shortcut around it. But pain itself is not the enemy. What you do with pain determines your future. Some people let pain make them bitter. They blame others, they complain. They quit and slowly they shrink. Others use that same pain as fuel. They become disciplined, they become focused, they become stronger. Failure exposes your weaknesses. And that's uncomfortable, but you cannot improve what you refuse to face. Pain forces honesty, and honesty creates growth. Comfort never changes you, pain does. Instead of running from the pain, ask yourself what kind of person this moment is shaping you into. Ask how this experience can make you wiser, tougher, and more prepared for what's coming next. Number four, consistency matters more than motivation. After failure, motivation disappears. You don't feel confident, you don't feel excited, you don't feel ready to try again. That's normal. But success doesn't come from motivation. Motivation comes and goes, discipline stays. The people who rise after failure are the ones who keep showing up even when they don't feel like it. They take small steps when big steps feel impossible. One application, one workout, one page, one attempt. Small actions done daily rebuild momentum. Momentum rebuilds belief, and belief brings confidence back. Most people quit too early, not because they can't succeed, but because they expect results too fast. Progress is invisible before it becomes visible. Lower the pressure, stop trying to fix your entire life at once. Focus on what you can do today and do it consistently. Number five, failure often redirects you to something better. Sometimes failure is not a setback, it's a redirection. Life closes doors that no longer serve you, even when you don't understand why. And in the moment, it feels unfair. It feels like loss, it feels like the end. But later, many people realize the job they lost saved them from burnout. The relationship that ended saved them from years of pain. The dream that failed led them to something greater. You don't see it now because you're too close to the pain. Clarity comes with time. Instead of asking why this happened, ask what this is preparing you for. Trust that this chapter is not the end of your story. Failure is not proof that you should stop. It's proof that you tried, and trying already puts you ahead of most people. You are not behind, you are not broken, you are becoming. Stand up, learn the lesson, adjust your approach, and move forward with more wisdom than before. If you failed, it means you're still in the game. And as long as you're still in the game, you still have a chance to win. This is not the end. This is the rise. You didn't fail, you learned. Now rise stronger.